Hey, what's going on, good peoples? This your man Chris Thorns. Hey, let's get into this news story. All right, guys. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching my content. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Also, I'm doing a small clip for a news break. I'm starting to share my videos on news break. So if you are looking at this on news break, my link should be either in the video or in the description box, where you can come over here and hear the full details. All right. Yeah, because I can't say what I want to say on news break. So you get the picture though. So yeah, come on over to my YouTube channel and hear the full details of the story. All right, with that out the way, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening when you're watching my content. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about the lady who you see right here. Her name is Aaliyah Herring. Aaliyah Herring. Now, what's going on with this lady right here? Apparently, this lady got mad at her baby dad for whatever reason she claims she got mad at him for, and decided to FaceTime him and allegedly whipped their 3-year-old daughter with a hanger. And then on top of that, says to him that she will eliminate the child herself. Now, you got to be evil to sit up here to have that kind of thoughts about your own child, or you get so mad at the baby dad that you want to eliminate your child. I don't know how that works, but this is 2024, and the punishment that children is getting now, it's just quite ridiculous. But here's to make matters worse with this woman right here. When everything got caught, she claimed that the baby daddy did this by AI, so I guess she claimed it really wasn't her. There was in the video, but it was AI generated. Yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, have a listen.
Mother was caught on camera beating her 3-year-old little girl with a hanger. Records show the mother explained the beating was her way of disciplining the child.
NBC6 reporter Christian Colon joins us from court. And a warning, the video in this story is disturbing.
Get up! Oh, you can't get up now, huh? You can't get up now, huh? Shut up!
A 3-year-old toddler is heard weeping as her mother, police say, screams and whips her with a hanger.
Still don't want to shut up? That's fine. I'm gonna watch you. Y'all gonna watch me till y'all can. How about that?
In this video, 25-year-old Aaliyah Herring is heard arguing on a FaceTime call with her baby's father, David Jones.
Blowing up my phone, asking me to come pick up Ashanti. Then she started sending me pictures on Messenger saying that she had it. She's saying I'm making excuses. I'm not picking up Ashanti. I'm not caring for her. I'm not acting like the father that I was supposed to be.
Jones tells NBC6 they are broken up and he has supervised visits with the toddler. Herring wanted him to pick his daughter up, but the conversation turned violent and Jones started recording.
Since y'all don't want to handle y'all own kid, guess what? I'll eliminate her my damn self.
Police say Herring repeatedly struck the baby and threatened to kill her.
Literally just went off on Ashanti saying that no one that if I'm not gonna take care of her, then she might as well just be dead.
Herring was arrested and told investigators she was just disciplining the victim for throwing a remote at her. But then she denied being in the video, claiming her ex used artificial intelligence against her.
Understand that, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am. I know you said AI created all of this in that video. It wasn't you. Which would be a really interesting defense if it were true.
And the baby is currently with the defendant's stepmother. Police say that she has no visible injuries. We're also learning that DCF is investigating this case. As for the defendant herself, she could get out of jail but was ordered to stay away from her toddler. In Miami, Christian Colon, NBC6 News.
Wow. How can you, well, how can I, per se, and give my synopsis to this, or however you want to call it. First of all, I would have to say this right here. Men, it seems like we in danger now, you know. I mean, because again, this is a trending thing now that a lot of these women who's having these children, and I say this time and time again on my platform, when they get mad at the baby dad, man, they just make the children suffer. I mean, and it's raw and it's rough. They make the children suffer. Okay. I don't know how this lady mental state was when this dude was dating her. I don't know how her mental state was when he laid down in bed with her, but apparently she must have been like this for a while. I don't think it's just nothing that just came out the blue. She had to be like this for a minute. And I'm assuming, you know what I'm saying, if I were to judge his character just by looking at him in the video, he would probably one of them types that, you know, they probably kept seeing the better in her, you know, and he kept dealing with her for yay so long. But see, that's where it comes to the situation is that, you know, only you know you're tired. So finally, I guess he got tired, you know, and he left this woman alone. All right? So once he finally left her alone, and I guess she saw that he was serious and leaving her alone, that's when her craziness hiked up to high level. Okay? Now, this woman is in her 20s, and I believe he's in his 20s as well. And here's another thing, too, that a lot of people say, or the elders say. A lot of these stories is that there's babies having babies. Okay? Just babies having babies. They're not ready to have them. You know, they think they be ready, but when the child get here, I guess they don't understand the responsibilities of taking care of a child. You know? And at this point, it's kind of like it's too late. The child is already here. The child is next to be here, but the child is here. But why are you making the child suffer for a decision that you made, that y'all two made to lay down with each other and procreate the child? All right? It is not the child's fault that y'all relationship is toxic. All right? It's not the child's fault that the mom is crazy as hell like that. And it's not the child's fault that the dad had to get supervised visits. You know, however that happened. He get visits, but it had to be supervised visits. Now I find it ironic that he got supervised visits when you just seen in the video how erratic she was acting, to the point that she said, I will eliminate her myself. I will eliminate her myself. Now I don't know what this young fella's doing after hearing that, but I know that was me. Yeah, I will be fighting to get custody of my child. Because when she gets out and anybody let this woman around this child, I believe it's going to be 100 times worse. And she is going to eliminate that baby for real. Because now that she's in jail or whatever, it ain't do nothing but heighten up her even more. And she's going to have even more hatred towards the baby dad and even more hatred towards the child because who she had the child with. She's going to have straight up hatred now, to the point that I believe she will kill that child. All right? They say the child is with, I guess, her folks. I don't know why the child wants it with him. You know, I'm going to try to reach out to him, see if I can talk to him and ask him, you know, why is the child with him, you know, instead of with her folks, whatever the case may have been. You know, why does he have a child? Or is it a work in progress that he's going to have his child? All right? Men, I'm going to keep saying this to y'all. We have to be careful who we laying down with. All right? I get it. Sex is good and all this stuff. But all sex ain't good sex. You can see it now. All sex ain't good sex, and all sex ain't worth it. If you got to go through stuff like this, it ain't worth it at all. Especially for the sake of that baby. All right? Now, I'm happy the baby is safe, and I'm happy they say the baby didn't have no bruise marks, anything like that. I am very happy to hear that. But Jesus Christ, though, why is that child going through that period? Instead of hollering and yelling at the child because you're upset with this man. That's wild right there. That's wild. Guys, we got to be careful, man. It's like we in danger. We in danger. Got to be careful, man. Got to be careful. She's 25 years old. Or they say her name is Aaliyah Herring. Aaliyah Herring. I guess that's her name. She is facing 2 child abuse related charges. She was FaceTiming her ex-partner and the mother of his child. He was FaceTiming his ex-partner, mother. Oh, okay, he was FaceTiming her when suddenly the conversation turned violent. She was blowing up his phone, telling him to pick it up, saying that she had it. She making excuses and not caring for her. I'm not acting like the father I'm supposed to be, Jones said, explaining why Herring was upset during the FaceTime call. Jones said that he started screen recording when Herring began beating their child with what happened to be a hanger. The couple is broken up and Jones is granted supervised visits. Since you don't want to handle your own kid, guess what? I'll eliminate her my damn self. How about that? Herring can be heard saying this during the call. She could be heard saying this. And again, his fool turned around then and say it wasn't her. It was AI generated. It's crazy. I'm looking at another article here. Let's see. They say anything different because I want to know what led up to this. She stand accused of 1 count each of child abuse with no harm and child neglect with no great bodily harm. According to Miami-Dade County court records, the 3-year-old father began using the screen recording feature on his cell phone once the abuse started in order to document the crimes. According to Miami Police Department, police became aware of the Herring incident earlier this month after the father shared a video with law enforcement. On Monday, Harris was arrested. During a subsequent interview with investigators, she allegedly admitted to disciplining her child for throwing a remote at her. According to an arrest report obtained by Miami-based. Later, the defendant allegedly shifted her narrative, telling police the girl's father created a video with artificial intelligence and insisted she was not actually the woman in the video. Wow. What you see in the video is a mother repeatedly beating a young child. Miami Gardens Police Sergeant Emmanuel Genti told the TV station last week it was very, very, very hard for us to watch. The footage is disturbing. The child appears to be face down, seemingly trying to seek protection in a piece of furniture. She audibly cries. While in the footage, the mother allegedly can be seen whipping the child with what appears to be a hanger and making at least 2 comments heavily suggesting she might try to kill the baby girl. That's sad. Yeah, that is sad. That is sad. I would say this at the end. Well, she pleaded not guilty during the initial hearing. They saying next hearing is going to be September 18th. And the child is being cared by her stepmom, according to authorities. Interesting. But anyway, I would say this right here. All right. For this young man right here, I hope you're going to fight to get your child. All right. I hope you fight to get your child because, again, this ain't going to be the last time. When that woman gets out or whatever they're going to slap her with, it probably going to be too much or nothing. Who knows? Whatever they slap her with, it's probably not going to hold up behind the cell. They probably going to give her some kind of probation, something like that, But then again, I'm ignorant to the law, so I don't know how this stuff works. But I hope for your sake and your child's sake, for the sake of your child, man, that you are trying to get full custody of your child, all right? And if they say that she can visit, she would need to have supervised visits. I don't know why you got it, but we have seen this video. She the one that need supervised visits. Wow, this is crazy, yo. This is real crazy. As always, guys, hey, y'all tell me your thoughts, y'all comments, what y'all seen this one. This is getting wild, guys. It's 2024, so if it's in 2024 ain't even over yet, and these stories are getting worse, worse, and worse. I'm looking ahead to 2025 and see what's gonna happen in 2025. Anyway, let me know what y'all think. I'm your man Chris Thorns. Thank you for listening.